What's up guys, Jay Joseph here, and today we're with another shoe review. Today we are going to be talking about probably Vans' hottest shoe to drop yet. This is the Lizzy. This is Lizzy Armanto's pro model, and if you guys do not know, she's the only female in skateboarding that has her own shoe built from the ground up. Not a shoe that was already made and then they put her name on it, not a colorway of a shoe, her own shoe, her own design. And that is why this is one of the hottest shoes to drop from Vans literally since I've been like skating in Vans back in 2016. So I wanted to go on ahead and grab these guys because this is an important time in skateboarding. A whole bunch of female skaters are now going to start getting their own shoes, I'm pretty sure, because Vans just went on ahead and made a statement saying we're the #1 skateboarding shoe brand, and here's why. We're supporting female skateboarders by going ahead and dropping the very first female made skateboarding shoe, and it's made for all sizes, which is so damn sick. So without further ado, we have the Lizzy. I went on ahead and grabbed the pink and black colorway because I already knew that this colorway would be the least likely to come back out, and honestly I'm really happy with my choice. Plus they also come with an extra set of pink laces, which I think I'm going to trade out the black laces for, and I'll put the black laces back on as the shoe starts getting destroyed because I'm definitely skating these guys. Also, because I was one of the first 50 people to grab them from the store, they gave me these like wildflower seeds that I can grow in a garden or whatever, and I actually will hold on to these and maybe grow them somewhere. Right now I don't live somewhere where I could grow wildflowers, but that's pretty dope too, to also get these guys. So shout out to Vans for taking that extra attention. But let's talk about the shoe. There's a lot of recyclable materials in this shoe, which is really dope, because I noticed a lot of skateboard companies are starting to go that route to save on materials and also do a little bit better with their carbon footprint, or I forget what footprint, but they're trying to do better. I want to go on ahead and bring out my laptop because, like I said, I didn't get to do enough research on the shoe to tell you guys the specific specs that the shoe has going on. But before I go on ahead and consult this laptop here, I want to go on ahead and tell you what I already know about the shoe. This shoe is a completely suede makeup going all the way around the shoe, from the toe box to the side panel with that enforced ollie area. This ollie area is like double padded here. The toe box actually has a toe cap, which you haven't seen in a lot of skate shoes in a long time, honestly. Outside of Adidas dropping the Superstar for Cater, I don't really see too many companies outside of Adidas, and then of course Converse will always have their Converse 1-Star Pros and the Chuck Taylors and stuff like that with the toe cap. I mean, outside of those brands, not many companies are still making shoes with toe caps on them to reinforce the flick. It's really dope to see that Lizzy's shoe has it, which also is really sick because I didn't know she was doing foot tricks that often, but that also looks out for everybody who's going to be in the shoe as well. Going to that side panel, even your jazz stripe here for Vans is made of suede, which is really dope. And then the heel collar made of suede. Only thing that's really not made of suede is the tongue, which is a canvas, and then the heel tab back here is made of leather. But if you lift this heel tab up, which is pretty sick, you'll see Lizzy's name back here. So one side says Lizzy, the other side says her last name Armanto. I'm really hyped on this shoe. And then this is, I believe this is Waffle Cup, but it might be something different, but it feels like Waffle Cup, but it gives me like a boot vibe on the sole. So now that I've gone over that, we're gonna go on ahead and consult the laptop because this shoe has one of the hugest descriptions I've ever seen. So I'm gonna go on ahead and read the overview and go from there. Lizzy Armanto is the only woman with her name currently on a signature skateboarding shoe, but she didn't set out to make a women's skateboarding shoe. Instead, she wanted to provide something else entirely for a wider range of skateboarders. So that's pretty dope. And this shoe is apparently supposed to cover the needs that aren't being met. Now, I don't know if the needs that aren't being met is just for Vans or if it's for skateboarding as a whole, but I will say this shoe is definitely slimmer than every other pair of Vans shoes I've ever seen, but it's like a form-fitting slim, not like a this is too tight for a wider foot slim. It's really interesting. It doesn't give me a boxy feel when I have it on my foot, which is really dope. So the upper features chrome-free suede, offering sustainability, durability with high organic context textiles, which are used in the quarter panel, the tongue, and the lining of material. So a lot of this side panel is using that material there. And then the plus is a flip-up heel that features her name, which is that hitting branding back here. Upgraded impact cushioning. A brand new lower profile sock liner, which is the insole, has been added per Lizzy's request. Using the new Eco Cush, which is a foam which is 70% bio-based PU, which offers comparable performance pop cush for skateboarding. So what she did with her insole, I'll show you guys. What they did is they compacted the pop cush insole. This is definitely like half the size of what you normally see for pop cush, but it definitely feels more compact. That the cushioning here, the PU that's in here, the PU that's in here, that's sick. But yeah, like the insole is definitely more compact. It has a better like look to it. I feel like they even try to manipulate an arch support, which Vans doesn't normally try to do in their insoles. This is pretty sick, honestly, and it has a lot more flex on the toe. It's pretty sick. I like what they did with it. And even when like I push on the sole itself, like it's thicker. It's thicker on the heel, thinner on the toe. I like it. It's very much so like Waffle Cup, but I feel like they did something different with the sole. So I'm gonna read on ahead and I'll put this back in later. We have a locked-in fit. The new performance fit last was taken directly from Lizzy's input. So this universal fit is going to give more board feel and control and reach to a wider range of skaters. I don't know if going slimmer is going to reach a wider range of skaters, but I will say when I tried this on, I was a little skeptical from how slim it looked until I put my foot in there, and it fits very similar to these blazers right here actually. So I know I could wear these loose and still have a nice fit around my foot without it being uncomfortable. And I don't have any type of pinch around like the toe, which in a lot of Vans shoes I have had like a pinky toe type of pinch, or like a rubbing around the pinky toe, or an uncomfortable feel around the toes. It was pretty damn comfortable when I had it on my feet, and honestly I'm pretty hyped on that. So legendary grip, this one's interesting. A brand new bottom pallet utilizing flex grooves, zonal waffle lungs for durability and support, and slick stick rubber has been paired with Lizzy Armanto's favorite Michael Waffle Cup pattern. So as you guys can see, the Waffle Cup on this sole is very different from every other skateboarding shoe. This is extremely small, but it's paired with Six Stick, which is on the Rowans and on all the new classic Vans skateboarding shoes, which did give a lot more grip to the skateboarding shoes that they have. It's more durable, and being that this has Six Stick on it, I'm going to believe that this shoe is going to actually grip to the ground. When I first picked them up and saw how small the flex screws were and how small the Waffle Cup design was, I was like, this is probably going to slip around. But we'll test that at a skate park at some point. I'm still having a buggy knee, so you guys will probably see it in another video, or maybe at the end of the video if I can try to force it, hopefully not hurt myself. But I'm going to take it light regardless. I think that this is going to work out, especially knowing that there's Six Stick on the sole. And Vans tends to not really make shoes that don't grip, at least for the first couple of weeks. So one of the other new things is updated foxing and outsole design. This one-piece foxing provides flexibility using high natural content Six Stick, rubber durability and grip. The slightly rounded bottom edge of the outsole is exposed for intermediate broken in feel. So when I put this shoe on my feet, it did feel broken in, right, like literally as I was trying it on in the store. I stood up and it felt like I was already wearing the shoe for like 3 days, which is kind of weird. It wasn't all the way broken in because of course I wasn't doing that much movement in it, because imagine I'm trying on a shoe and I don't actually like the size, but I'm messing around in it, like running around or whatever. That's not me. But this is pretty sick. It's a good feel on foot. Honestly, it is very different from a lot of the, I can't really compare it to other Vans shoes. Like, I guess if I were to compare it to another Vans shoe, it has the upper feel of a Crockett, but a lower feel of, the lower feel doesn't feel like anything else Vans has produced before. So it's very interesting. I honestly recommend it. And then the last thing I see, this is VR3 certified, made in part with organic cotton, natural rubber, and bio-based foam. The Lizzy also utilizes suede across the entire shoe, sourced from Leather Working Group. So this is another group that they're using for their suede. Basically, the suede that they're using has been rated gold for responsibility. So this shoe is definitely more eco-friendly than most Vans shoes that have been put out, or most shoes that have been put out in general for skateboarding. So it's pretty dope to see that Lizzy was looking out for that, which I kind of expected. Lizzy seems like the type of person to check out for the environment, who wants to put out something that's not only good for skateboarding but good for the environment. And if this gets mass produced, that would be pretty damn sick, because we already know not only does Lizzy like it as a skate shoe, and I honestly do believe that this Vans shoe is going to be one of the top bought shoes going forward into the future, and especially if they make a low top version of this is going to go insane. I also believe that like this shoe is going to take over the Vans skateboarding world, or it's definitely, for people who don't skate Vans, they're gonna look at Vans a little bit differently by skating this shoe. I can already tell from the way it feels. The only thing that will matter is how will this shoe perform when it skates. Will it have good flick? Will the flick, you know, grip too much? Will it grip too little? Will the impact be good when you're actually skating it? Will it not? Will it bag out fast like most Vans are normally prone to do? Me personally, just from the slimmer fit, I don't believe the shoe is going to bag out as hardcore as it normally would if it was another pair of Vans. And I do honestly have really high hopes for this insole. I do like that it's on the thinner side because it matches almost the thickness of my footprint. My footprint insoles are a little bit thinner, but I know that if this insole doesn't work out for me, I could throw my footprints in there and I'll probably be fine. With that being said, this is the review of the Lizzy from VANS Skateboarding. Hopefully I gave you guys all the information you need to know. Also, there are tongue centering straps on the inside, but like I said, the shoe is that slimmer, more enclosed profile to help grab your foot, but not squeeze it to death. If you guys enjoyed this review, please leave a like on the video. Make sure you comment what you want to see next as a review. I'm definitely going to grab another pair of these, probably just to wear around, but I'm definitely going to skate this one coming up next. I'm pretty hyped on it. Congrats to Lizzy for dropping the very first pro model women's skateboarding shoe for everybody. Like, looking out for all of skateboarding while also still supporting the female community in skateboarding is pretty sick. You don't, like, she probably already knows how impactful this is, but like, if she doesn't, you don't know how sick that is. I worked for Vans for 2 years, and then I came back for like an extra couple of months during the quarantine, and every single time Vans has always been like a home to me. It always felt different from just work, and I always loved that vibe from Vans. So I just like what Vans has always been doing, which is why they're definitely my top brand when it comes to just being a shoe brand in general. Just what they do for skateboarding, what they do for their skaters, and how they stay in the community has always been sick. And they always keep dropping like more and more shoes, colorways and stuff like that. Like, they've stayed on top of it even throughout the pandemic, and that's been pretty sick. So shouts out again to you, Lizzy, and shouts out to Vans for dropping this amazing shoe. I hope to see way more colorways. I really hope to see a sky blue with a black sole. That would be so sick. But you know, that's just my opinion. If you guys enjoyed the video, like I said, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I have more videos coming very, very soon. There's gonna be skateboarding, shoe reviews, lifestyle, some other secret stuff that I'm not gonna tell you guys yet because I don't know when this video is dropping. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Everybody's living like the clock don't change. Being comfortable, equivalent to the same old thing. I'll be damned if I am living like there's not a better day. It's my time to go and get it. Fuck what anybody say.